Hello and welcome to Prairie Ballistics. My name's Jerry. Today we're going to be testing these Challenger target loads. But before we do, I want to cut one open and show you what's inside them. Here's the shell. As you can see, there's a bunch of unbuffered shot in here. Lead, as you'd expect. We got 481.4 grains. Beneath those pellets is a plastic shot cup. See if we can pull it out of here. There you are. The shot cup weighs 43.5 grains. Now you can see the powder in there. There are 19.6 grains of powder. 481.4 grains plus this wad, making 525 grains in total. Now let's get shooting. Hoo-ah! Shooting with me today will be my friend Ben.
Hello.
We'll be shooting these shot shells out of two different shotguns. This one is a Stevens 320 with a 3-inch chamber and a modified choke.
This is a Mossberg 535 with a 3.5-inch chamber and a modified choke.
Yeah, so we'll be shooting these shotguns at 20 and 50 yards for patterning, and then see how they do for power against milk jugs and other objects. Here we go.
Little low. That's better. On the left here we have the Stevens. Total spread here is about 14 inches across by, I guess if we count from the lowest here, 20 inches vertically. And on the right here we have the Mossberg. Total spread here is about 18 inches across, maybe 19 inches across by about 19 inches vertical. So as you can see, we've got a spread well beyond the boundaries of our paper here, which is, just for reference sake, 22 inches by 28 and a half. This shot would be good for small birds, but you could probably fit a sparrow between any of these pellets, so this one with the Mossberg at 50 yards looks pretty well the same to me. This beautiful September morning, the sun is right in my eye. We've got a bleeder there. And down here too, yeah. Doesn't look like any exit. Are they in here? Oh yeah. They're in there. At least one is.
Let's shoot it again.
Got a couple hits here. I think there was one up here too. Oh yeah, there's one. No exits. And the rear two are totally fine. Oh, that might have been there before we started, honestly. One leaking when we started.
Nothing in there. Well, what do you think about the power of birdshot at 50 yards?
I don't think you'd be expected to kill much bigger than a sparrow at that point, if you could hit it. Kind of jammed up on me here. We have a lot of holes there. Homemade maracas. Both of them.
Any out the back of that one?
Doesn't look like it, no.
Looks like there's maybe some little pinpricks there.
Oh yeah, you're right, there is.
I'm not sure if they just skimmed out the side. Possibly. Say it's more effective at 20 yards?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely more effective at 20 than at 50. Okay. Good hit. Lots of holes.
Any holes in the jug?
Looks fine to me.
Second one.
Not knocked over, but it looks like it's intact. Didn't even get through.
No pass-through. Paper saves you from birdshot. And now we're gonna do a cycling test. Nice.
Jammed again. Still rolling? Whoopsie.
Here's 50 yards, 20 yards, 10 yards. See the difference? Finishing thoughts. Well, as you could see there, target loads work better at close range for destroying things. But other than that, there's not a whole lot to say about them. They're reliable. What do you think about them, Ben?
Being target shot, there's not a lot of recoil behind them or anything like that, but they're not terribly remarkable either, I would say.
Just good old reliable target loads.
As for the guns, I do have some thoughts. The Stevens jammed on us twice and we only fired 8 or so shells out of the thing, but you can see how much of a difference we have in our ejection ports here as to why that's perhaps the case. Otherwise, I would say that the Mossberg is generally nicer to shoot, except for one thing. If you look at the angle of the grips here, see how this one comes so much further forward than the Mossberg does? So when I'm holding them, I'm on much less of a ulnar deviation of my wrist here with this versus with this, where this is about as far forward as my wrist can go. Now maybe that's user error, but just in terms of the comfort of shooting them, I do actually prefer the Stevens, even though I think the Mossberg is a much higher quality product.
That's all we have to say for today. Until next time, shoot safe, shoot well, and shoot often. This is Jerry from Prairie Ballistics, signing off.